Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Ultimate General Civil War. And today we are going to fight at Ferry. We can bring two corps onto this battlefield and I've decided to bring our first and second corps. The infantry in our first corps is mostly armed with the Ferry M1855 and the Seas Regiment. We're also going to bring a unit of JF Brown snipers and Whisper snipers, as well as a skirmishing unit armed with the Spencer carbine. This corps is going to get artillery support by 2 batteries of 24-pounder howitzers and 2 batteries of 10-pounder Tréchegers, as well as 2 batteries of 10-pounder Parrots. Last but not least, we field a battery of 20-pounder Parrots, 12-pounder Napoleons and 12-pounder Whispers. This corps is going to arrive as reinforcements, and I hope that our second corps can take the majority of the fight. And for this reason, our second corps got significantly reinforced. We also have a couple fresh brigade under Liddell, Paxton and Lyle, who are armed with the Springfield M1855. The rest of our forces are armed with the CSA Regiment and with the Ferry M1855. But we also have a few brigades armed with the Springfield M1861. These are very valuable weapons, and I hope that once we have broken through Federal lines, these weapons will simply devastate our enemy. We get additional support by 2 units of Whisper snipers and a unit armed with the Smith carbine. Last but not least, we bring 2 batteries of 24-pounder howitzers, as well as a 12-pounder Napoleon battery, and 3 batteries of 10-pounder Parrots, and 1 battery of 10-pounder Tréchegers. We also get a long-range support by 20-pounder Parrots. Our 2 career points from the previous fights were invested into logistics, bringing us up to 4 points. Today the Federal forces field 45,300 soldiers and 224 artillery pieces, while we on the other side field 46,000 soldiers and 246 guns, meaning that we have a slight manpower and artillery advantage, but as we have to attack entrenched enemies that have a layered defense, this advantage can dwindle quickly. General, the Horse Ferry Road is defended by the strong salient work redoubt at the right of the road. And a fortified hill at the left. The Federals have also constructed a second smaller redoubt to support salient work from the west. You will lead 2 of your corps to breach their defenses and secure the road. During the night, our engineers inspected the abandoned trenches from the Federal attack of 1863, and they ensure us that some of them can be used by our men to approach the enemy. For now, our soldiers can march up. I've sent out a couple skirmishers to scout ahead, and the rest of our forces are deploying on the battlefield. On the right side we have some artillery, otherwise we seemingly only have infantry. Alright, on our left flank we have received some howitzers and 10-pounder Parrots. Artillery support that is much needed, and more forces are coming up. We have found a Federal brigade under Burbage, meaning that I want Paxton to take defensive positions over here. Shearer, you're going to take defensive positions over here. Liddell, Bistroff and Lyle, you're going to take position over here. Maybe we can outflank the Federal lines. And more of our forces are approaching. I want these Whispers to march up. And on this second section we have not yet made contact with the enemy. Tenet and Faulkner's Legion also move forward, Tennis skirmishers also to move up. And we are now getting under artillery bombardment. More of our forces are coming up, I want them to move up over here. And I have to quickly organize our artillery line. These 10-pounders and 20-pounders, I want them to take a position over on this hill. These 24-pounders and 12-pounders, I want them to take position over here. With that we can hopefully support our own attack. These 10-pounder Parrots are setting up and they can attack these Federal forces over on this section. Faulkner's men, can you take over these defenses? Maybe they will give you a certain edge. These skirmishers need to scout ahead. Maybe we can flank our enemy. Shearer, double time it. Wolford, move forward. Battle, march up over here. These 10-pounder Parrots, move back a bit. Johnston, march up. Paxton skirmishers, reattach. Allied skirmishers, reattach. Allied, Bristoff and Liddell. I want you to march up on this section and do that on the double. If we can attack these units, we might get on the flank of the enemy. 24 pounder howitzers also move up. Cutler, move up on this section as well. 10 pounder parrots, open up on Landron. Braxton is fighting back, Shearer is fighting back. I want Wolford soldiers on this section. These snipers can move up on this flank. We have found the thick Massachusetts in this forest. Maybe this will give Tennant an opportunity to advance. Snipers, can you open up on Manton? These snipers I want to open up on... how is he called? McGuinness. Our forces have arrived and can now start their attack on Landron. Lyle, I want you to march up over here. Maybe we can get behind them. Let's hope that their defensive is not layered deep. Battle, also move on this flank. For now, Paxton and Shearer are withholding enemy attacks. Very good. Our whispers are opening up. Tennant on the double. Tennant skirmishers you can reattach. These 10 pounders can focus their fire on these units. I think this will give us the best opportunity. Can our strong guns hit this target? I hope so. We cannot get directly to Davidson's artillery. We first have to break this unit. 24 pounders have arrived and can now open up on Landron. They've already taken 11 casualties. These 10 pounders also need to open up on Davidson. I do not want to charge our soldiers in. This could have devastating effects. These 24 pounders for the moment and these 12 pounders can get into fortifications. Our whispers are opening up. Very good, I like to see that. These 10 pounders, can they snipe enemy supplies? Tennant, can you get forward on the thick Massachusetts? Our left flank is looking good. We have broken through. Bristow, move forward. Lyle, move forward. These 24 pounders need to open up on Burbridge. Very good, very good. There's Burbridge routed. Cutler, move forward on the double. Battle, move forward on the double. We can now advance on the next line of Federal defenses. Liddell also move forward. I want light skirmishers further on the flank. Maybe we can sneak past their defensive lines. Now that more of our forces arrive, these 24 pounders need to focus on Davidson. These 10 pounders need to focus on Foster. Liddell, get Foster. Bassel, move forward and support the attack on Lawler. Cutler, you're going to support the attack on Lindsay. We need to be careful that Liddell is not getting flanked, but if we can destroy these artillery pieces, we will have a significant advantage on this flank. So far our forces are still holding, but Tennant's men are getting driven back. They took 280 casualties. Far too many to sustain. Tennant soldiers take position in these fortifications. Smith, get ready to rush out if there is an opportunity. Our artillery is hammering enemy supplies. Very good, very good. These whispers took some damage. I want them over here if possible and out of enemy fire. How's our flank looking? We are opening fire, very good, and we have driven them back from the next line of defensive. Paxton, move forward. And move forward on the double. 10 pounder parrots are still fighting with Foster. Supplies, move forward. Johnston, move forward. Battle skirmishers, reattach. I want these 24 pounder howitzers to move up. Lee is getting routed. We are almost through the first line of Federal defenders. Davidson's artillery is exposed. Everyone move forward. I want light skirmishers to rush out to make sure that these forces cannot flank us. Cutler move up on Foster. 10 pounders and 20 pounders now open up on Y. 24 pounders open up on Slack. Shearer needs to move forward and Lieutenant Colonel Jordan Newell is wounded. Braxton is moving up far too far out. I guess he cannot attack Stack, he needs to get through Benton first. There is Paxton falling back. We hear Federal charges, I cannot see any. So far the battle is looking good. Lyle, move forward. Christoph, move forward. Battle, move forward. Liddell, open up on Benson. Cutler, move up on Benson. Supplies are coming up. 24 pounders, move forward. 10 pounders open up on Wild. 20 pounders are opening up as well. Shearer is back and he is fighting. Very good. Wofford, if possible, open up on Lindsay. These 12-pounder Napoleons need to move up. And we have driven them back over on this section. Very good, very good, very good. Tenet got repelled, but this is not a problem, as now he can abuse this opening. Enemy supplies are down to 52 pieces. Wolford, open up on Lee. He is charging. Whispers, open up on Lee. Oh, our Whispers took a couple hits. They need to fall back. They need to fall back immediately. They're down half their strength. Paxton, move forward again. How is this section looking? Lyle, move forward and get Lawler out of there. Battle, open up on Landrel. Bristoff is firing on Lawler. Very good. Our 20 pounders have arrived and can open up on Benton. Supplies, move forward. Heavy artillery, I want focused fire on Wild. Shearer is about to be driven back. This redoubt is a strong defensive line. Our second corps is advancing. Very good, very good. David's artillery is once again open. Bristoff also focus on Landrel. Light skirmishers also move up. Very good. More forces are approaching. I want our 10 pounders to set up over on this section. I think there they can give the best support. These 24 pounders are going to be needed over here. Virginia and Actor, as well as the 3rd Brigade, I sent over here. These forces I want on this section. I've not committed many forces on this flank. Tennant is taking more and more casualties. I want to rush him out and get on the flank of McGuinness, if possible. We have driven them back from the next defensive line. Very good, very good. Lidelio focusing on Wild. Liddell skirmishers on Foster. Battle on Foster. These forces need to prepare for the attack on Matthews. Skirmishers also on Matthews. 24 pounders move forward. Supplies move up. Johnson move up. And these forces can move forward. Liddell, you are needed to support this push. We have destroyed the first group of Federal artillery. Benton is routed once more. Battle, can you hit him before he retreats? It doesn't look like that. Okay, focus on Lawler or you get outflanked. Cutler, move forward on Shack. Braxton, move forward on Y. Reserves, move forward. These heavy guns can focus on these forces over here. These forces can now also march up. Tenet got once again pushed back. I cannot blame him. I have needlessly sacrificed his forces. And he of course had one of our best equipments. Alai, can you get those artillery pieces before, or do you have to get too close? I hope not. Yes, you have to get far too close. Open up. 24 pounders, open up on the artillery. Cutler, move on top of this ridge. Paxton, make sure that this breakthrough is going to succeed. Reinforcements are coming up, man, and I am ordering them on the double. Shira, move up. Cutlass getting flanked, I assume, by artillery fire. And we're getting stopped by this federal line. But McGuinness is falling back now. Wolford, move forward. We have spotted federal artillery out in the open. Paxton, one volley. Come on, open up, open up, open up. Now charge, 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 charge. Nope, this charge was not possible. Cutler, open up on these federal artillery pieces. Lindsay is getting hit hard, but we are getting stopped here. 24 pounders, open up on Benson. Supply is coming up, man, supply is coming up. Johnston, move forward. We have broken through on this side, alive in the forest, use it as cover. Bristow, unfortunately, you need to hold out. 24 pounders, open up on Shack. Next line of soldiers, march up. Paxton, open up. Wolford, open up. And more of our soldiers are approaching. 12 pounders and 24 pounders, open up on this section. Ponce soldiers, move forward. We have opened up a line over here. Snipers, get forward. These 10 pounders can open up on this section, very good. And we still have 3 hours left. Over here the enemy is on the retreat. Lyle, find out where the federal forces are moving and get on their flank if possible. Over here we need to send our men forward. They are heavily entrenched over on this section. I want these forces to march up over here and do that on the double. It looks like this flank is the most exposed. 24 pounders, open up on Landgren. Liddell, open up on Landgren. Lyle, make sure that Lee does not come back. These artillery pieces are destroyed. Very good. Landgren is falling back. Now, Bristow, get forward and on the flank of Lawler. Virginia is getting flanked, I do not know from where. I guess from artillery up the ridge. Paxton, move forward. Wolford, move forward. I know you're short on ammunition. We still have forces in reserve, and yes, enemy artillery is still on the field. Ponce soldiers, can you get up here and find out if we can get through this section or if it is too heavily fortified? 10 pounders, support the attack. Nope, Paxton, Pont, hold back. The Federals still have massive forces over here. Let's clean out the rest first. Live, shift. Bristow, open up on Lee. These forces open up on Osborne. Shearer is coming up. Lyle, you're getting flanked, but we are able to drive back Matthews. Very good. Now, shift, open up on Lee. Your skirmishers need to finish off Matthews. Kershaw is coming up. Brigadier General Edgar Wolford is wounded. Secret Devils, open up on these forces. Battle, open up on Branton. And Actor, move up over here. How are our casualties looking? Almost nothing in our first corps and almost 20% in our second. Forces move forward, and we need to destroy these artillery pieces. Our artillery needs to move forward. We are fighting this fight almost without artillery support. This is, of course, not how it should be. These heavy guns need to set up to bombard this hell into submission. 24 pounders, 12 pounders move up to the front line to support. And these forces, I want to move up over here. Liddell, move forward. And we now need to push up. Benson is still resisting, but we should have driven them back quickly. Landron is still resisting. Lyle, scout ahead. Kershaw and Shearer, scout ahead. Almost certainly they have more forces over here and more artillery pieces. 24 pounders move up with the front line. Leader skirmishers reattach. 1200 Napoleons move forward. Over here we have 10 pounders and a couple 20 pounders. They can focus on these forces. 24 pounders move forward. And we still have these artillery pieces on our flank. We need to deal with them quickly. Now, forces move forward. Benson is still there to hold us back, but now he is routed. Enemy artillery is out in the open. If we can destroy those artillery pieces, we are golden. Enemy skirmishers are holding up on our flank. Kershaw and Shearer greet them. Light skirmishers, you can reattach for the moment. 24 pounders open up on Lindsay. And I need to breathe new fresh air into our assault. Where are we holding up? This artillery battery is really starting to hurt us, but we have the first Ferry unit completely shattered. Liddell move forward. Lieutenant Colonel Jeff Battle is wounded. Over here our own next attack is coming up, very good. Focus on these soldiers. I want Wolford to move forward and I want Pont to move forward. On McGuinness we need to have this flank secured. 24 pounders also move forward. Supplies move up. General move up. We have melee fighting in the forest. More forces are falling back. I hope Shearer you're supporting. And I want these forces to engage. First of all, of course, we need to get Liget out of the way. Liddell open up on his flank. Battle open up on Stevenson's. Secret Devils get ready. Enemy artillery is still there. Frobel, your skirmishers are going to finish them off. Wolford and Pont, you first need to take care of McGuinness, otherwise you're blocked. These howitzers can also open up on the Federal artillery position. Kershaw got routed, but so is Matthews. And we have Liget falling back. Now soldiers, concentrate your fire. Hood and Page get ready. We only have 2 hours left and we're getting held back. Our next attack wave is coming up. Very good. I want these forces to form up. Whoops. Selected a few units that should not have been selected. I want these forces to march up and to attack the 6th Meth. These units need to double time it and move up over on this section. Snipers, can you get on the rear of the 6th Meth without exposing your position? We have finally destroyed those artillery pieces. Pont's budgets are getting hit by those guns. But our new fresh artillery is finally here and they can now open up on the battery of wood. These forces need to move forward. Kershaw, get Matthew. More Federal forces are fleeing over here. Boomer's holding back Lyle. And over here Orny is coming up. Let's shoot him into submission. 24 pounders open up on him as well. These 12 pounder Napoleons need to move up. And these 24 pounders also need to move up. Pont skirmishers cannot hit Landgram. Frobel move forward on Stevenson. Virginia move forward as well. Lieutenant Colonel Lightyear is killed. Kershaw, get around the enemy if possible. Hood also around the enemy on the double. We have found Federal skirmishers and Matthews unit that is trying to reform. Page, move up over here. Lyle open up on Boomer. We have driven them back from their first defensive line over on this section. Leader on the double and hit their artillery if somehow possible. Secret, move forward. Virginia on Reed. Actor, move forward. Bristow on Boomer. Hood is coming up. Very good. I hope he is going to fire while he is advancing. A very good volley. There is Matthew's unit melting. Now, move forward, soldiers. Move forward. Pawn soldiers got driven back. I can't blame them. Still, soldiers. Form up. Paxton, form up. All of our heavy artillery pieces over here need to focus on Wood's artillery. These units need to open up on Ferrero and Panda. These units need to move up on Woods. Smith also rush forward on Woods. We are driving them back. Lyle, move forward. Federal artillery under Williams is a heavy problem. Page, move up. Hood is flanked. Fall back. And shift on those skirmishers. Shearer, open up on these skirmishers. Kershaw, move forward. Matthews is trying to link up with his forces. Hood is now shifting his target on his flank. Come on, Hood. Open up, Hood. You have the best opportunity to completely annihilate this unit. Johnston, move forward. Supplies, move forward. 24 pounders, move up. Down here we still have a few specialists and supplies as well as a general that was sitting idle. These 10 pounders also need to open up on these artillery pieces. Federal artillery is extremely strong on this section. These depleted units I need to order forward. 24 pounders also open up on these units. Virginia, can you get Omri as he tries to link up with their last strongpoint? These soldiers need to move up. These units need to move up. And over here we need to shift and hit and finish them off. Kershaw, move forward. Shearer, move forward. Page is coming up. We have 2 hours left and almost captured our objectives. But we are taking more and more casualties. First corps now took 10%, second corps almost 30%. This is especially devastating as this is our largest corps. These artillery pieces need to hit the battery under Wood. Over here we have some success driving the enemy back from their first defensive line. Come on, man. Advance. Tenet also move forward. Panda's men move forward. And I want these snipers to move forward as well. We hear charges. Heavy and desperate melee fighting within the fortifications, but we are still driving them back. Very good. Kershaw. Double time it on the enemy flank. Hood also move forward. Lyle move forward. Bristol, get ready to march south. 24 pounders open up on these units. These supplies need to shift south. Johnston, get down here. Garfield also move forward. Wolford and Cutler are getting driven back. This section is extremely strong. I wonder, Panda, get around them. Our approaching specialists, where are they? Jeff Browns, Spencer Carbines. You're also ordered on this section. Maybe we can outflank them. It looks like we have destroyed or driven back one of their batteries. Heavy guns. Now focus your fire on this battery. Over here the Federal forces are still resisting. Especially with the strong batteries under Dillon and Williams. Lyle move forward. Actor move forward. Shearer push through the woods. Kershaw push through the woods. Hood is also pushing up. All of you on the double. We're now securing our second objective. Daniel, open up on Wood. He got pushed back. Smith suppression behind the next defensive line. Georgia, move up over there. And on the double. Panda on the double. These snipers also need to get around the enemy. It looks like Federal artillery over on this section is able to be hit. Very good. This is exactly what we need. Over here we are getting pushed back. Frobel open up on McGuinness. Page is still holding up. Kershaw, move up over on this section. Hood, also move forward. We now need to crush this resistance. We are running out of time. More Federal forces are on this section. This is most unfortunate. JF Browns, shift down and target as you please. And it looks like this attack completely broke down. Let's salvage the situation and see what we have left. 10 pounders. Open up on these artillery pieces. Our other large artillery pieces are also opening up. Very good. Even though some of them are almost out of ammunition. Page, move forward on Stanley. Kershaw, move behind and get Williams. Maybe we can get up over on this section. Shearer, I want you to figure that out. Finally, Stanley is falling back. Everyone on their artillery while we still can. Siegfried, move forward. Christoph on Hall. 24 pounders, move forward. 12 pounders, move forward. 24 pounders, open up on Boomer. And Garfield also on Boomer. Wolford, also get ready again. These 10 pounders get closer to the enemy supplies. And it looks like we have driven back the next artillery line. Nope, you're getting closer to Federal supplies. These units, however, now need to focus on these artillery pieces. Whisper snipers, withdraw. The Federals are pushing us back. Faulkner's Legion is opening up on Erie. Over here I want Georgia to take over the opposition of Panda. And over here it looks like we are finally about to push them into the river. Come on, man, move forward. I want Page to march up over there. Hood, move over there. Colonel Henry Grider is killed. Shearer, also on the Federal rear line. Also over there. I think this is now our best plan of action. Frobel, fall back, you're out of the fight. Edgar is going to overtake you. Dylan's battery is almost destroyed. Christoph, move forward. These 24 pounders and 12 pounders also need to set up. Virginia, also get ready again. It is a real shame that we weren't able to destroy Federal forces over here more significantly. Our soldiers over here need to disperse, and the snipers can unfortunately not target enemy artillery. These supplies are heavily needed over here. All of our large guns. I need to select them. Open up on this artillery battery. These 10 pounders need to get closer to the supply lines. These skirmishers can be attached. These 20 pounder parrots also get closer to the supply lines. And how is this attack looking? We are pushing them back. Very good. Shearer, get on. Dildo. Line, open up. There's Cummings cavalry behind us. And it looks like we are slowly bleeding the enemy dry. Let's hope that our own forces are not getting bled as well. 24 pounders open up on Sanborn, 12 pounders open up on these skirmishers. Brigadier General Duncan Bristow is wounded. Actor, move up on Sanborn. Kershaw, open up on Stevens. Page, move down. Hood, open up on Dillon. Do not allow him to escape. One good volley, this battery is finally silent. Very good fire. Now open up on McGuinness. Stevenson is falling back. We have Boomer over there, but he's already wavering. Federal cavalry got driven back, at least for the moment. Lyle, move forward. Nope, there he is again. Hunt him, hunt him. These forces get closer to the riverlet. We have driven back the thick Smiths, and over here our forces are getting closer. Federal artillery is taking more and more casualties, but approaching up this hill is going to be a nightmare. Heavy guns, now get ready once more. Focus your fire on this battery. After that we need to focus on this large battery. These batteries we can hopefully ignore. A good couple hits. Maurice is now routed. 86 men remaining, possibly 1 or 2 artillery pieces. Come on, everyone. He's down to 70 soldiers. Yes, he's destroyed. Now focus on this large battery. Hood, open up on Reed. Shearer, cross. Page, move forward. Lyle, move forward. Kershew, cross. Siegfried, cross. This brigade just broke. Very good. Liddell, cross. Actor, cross. This is now a desperate attempt to secure victory. 24 pounders open up on Smith. 12 pounders open up on these soldiers. These 24 pounders also open up on these soldiers. Our heavy guns are still focusing on strong enemy artillery. Everyone open up on Smith. Actor, if you can, open up on Wood. We have found Federal artillery. Liddell is falling back. Enemy resistance is heavy. Shearer is getting flanked just as he was about to open up on the enemy flank. Johnson, get closer to our soldiers. 35% casualties on our first corps. Not looking good. Virginia, move forward on Erie. More enemy forces are over there. It doesn't look like we can single out their artillery, but I need to form up another attack. Maybe we can drive them back now. We only have 32 minutes left, but the day is still young. We might have the option to continue this battle. It would be a real shame if after all this bloodshed we have to accept a draw. Page, open up on the retreating Woods. Shearer, move up over here. Hood is about to be driven back. Johnston, get forward. Lyle, you unfortunately need to cross to even get in range. Page, can you open up on Wood? Good volley, good volley, good volley. Now, cross. Actor, moved up again. Over here, Bristow got pinned down and is about to fall back. Our heavy guns are still hitting enemy artillery lines. And I'm ordering another attack on Shack. Pond also on the double. What do we have up here to support? Paxton, move forward. 1,100 casualties. Definitely not what I want to see, but I cannot change that. 12 pounders get closer. Cutler, move forward. And now it is a battle of who breaks first. Over here we have multiple brigades attacking Reed. Shearer, hold. Hood, hold, and focus on these charging Federals. Shearer, hold, do not get in the water. These are hard hits. We are driving back Leggett. Very good. Actor, move up on Lee before he can shift. These skirmishers are falling back. Virginia, open up on these forces. We have finally driven back over there. We have Griffin's strong artillery over there. Everyone on the double. Pond, also open up on Griffins. Heavy guns. Basically everything we have that could be in range. Open up on Griffins. These 24 pounders need to get closer to the front line. Bristow, get over here. Garfield, can you hit the flank of Lee? It looks like it. Virginia, get out of the water and push forward. Battle, push forward. We have bled heavily in this fight. Let's make sure that the Federals pay for that. Kershaw, get ready again. Actor is taking a heavy beating. Over here, Hood got driven back. Shearer, fall back. Open up on Ransom, who is in the water. Fall back further. And I think it is wise to withdraw from this section for now. We cannot win against the heavy Federal fire. Liddell, move forward. Secrets Devils, move forward again. And we now need to hope that we can push through these defensive lines. We can thankfully continue the fight. Heavy guns. Open up on Smith Battery. They just have so much artillery. It is really, really hard to chew through all of that. Ferraro and Tennant, move forward. Over here, these forces can move forward. Faulkner's Legion, move forward. Paxton, move forward. 10-pounders, also. Open up on Smith. Panda's men, move forward. Only 16 kills and 500 casualties. This is disastrous fighting. Johnson, move back. Shearer, regroup over here in the woods. Hood, regroup over here. Page and Lyle are unfortunately unwilling to fall back. Kershaw, can you hold and still open up on the flank of Fall? This would be much appreciated. Liddell, move forward. The 16th meth is about to be destroyed. Virginia, move forward. Cutler, move forward. Over here, Smith is about to fall back, but Pond's soldiers still need to advance. We cannot hold up with that. The reinforcing Paxton is going to deal with that. Battle is getting rear flank. Fall back for a brief moment and reform over here. Sandborn is finally falling back. Bristow, move forward. Liddell, move forward once more. We have more strong Federal batteries over on this section. Cutler, shift. Pond, can you secure the point? Paxton, move up. Ferraro, move up. Tennant, move up. Jeff Browns, can you get Spoor? These forces also need to move forward. Where do we have 12-pounders and 24-pounders? If you can, get up on this hill. Confederate secured salient work. 30 minutes to hold. Very good. Kershaw, hit the flank of Wood. Bristow, move forward. And over here, Boomer tries to recapture fortifications. Virginia, move up. Pond, Braxton, get forward. Pond needs to withdraw soon. Ferraro, also get ready. Tennant, open up on Mover. Paxton, move forward. We still have strong Federal artillery over on this side. Reinforcements and artillery is coming up over on this section where our flanking attack was looking so promising at the beginning. We got completely stopped. Some of our best equipped units suffered quite heavy losses. But we are still advancing. Tennant, move up further in the forest. Daniel, set up behind. Very good. Alabama, move forward. Battle, move forward. I hope that with the reinforcements after this battle we can replace those heavy losses that we suffered. Another Federal battery destroyed. Very good. Cutlass skirmishers, can you get those artillery pieces before they can reform? 93 men left, maybe a good volley, and they're done. Braxton, move up on Erie. Very good fire. Virginia, move forward just a little bit. Cutlass skirmishers, you can reattach, and Alabama's infantry is marching up. Over here Hall is marching up. Lyle move forward, while Hall's flank is still exposed. Very good fire, very good fire. Page, get out of the water. Secret Devils also move forward. Kershaw is able to hit the flank of Shaq. Very good. Shaq is still holding. Remarkable. But their heroism is not going to save them. Sandborn is coming up again. Paxton open up on Erie. I want these 24 pounders to set up over here, and I want a battery of 12 pounder Napoleons to set up right on target. We are driving them back now. Kershaw, get over. Over here the Federals try to flank us with cavalry. Shearer, I want you to set up over here. Lyle, march up over here. Page, move forward just a little bit. And there we have it. Finally victory after this heavy fighting. The Federal forces tried to defend their positions with 38,300 infantry and over 1,000 cavalrymen, as well as 224 artillery pieces. After this fight, 20,000 of their infantry and 300 of their cavalrymen are killed or wounded, and 128 of their guns got destroyed. On our side we had 39,100 infantry and 246 guns at our disposal, and we suffered over 18,500 infantry casualties, and we lost 2 artillery pieces. But we were able to achieve victory, and the best unit on the battlefield was Bristow with over 2,200 kills, followed by Liddell and Lyle with over 1,800 kills each. The casualty list is getting led by Liddell, who suffered 1,500 casualties, followed by Bristow with 1,200 casualties, and Paxton with 1,100 men lost. Within our officer corps, Brigadier General Duncan Bristow and Brigadier General Edgar Beaufort got wounded. The same goes for the Lieutenant Colonels Jordan Newell and Jeff Battle. Also the Colonels Henry Grider and Lyle DeRee were killed, as well as Major Gilbert Chapman. But we can also celebrate the promotion of Gerald Hood and Kirk Shearer to Major General. After this fight we were also able to capture a couple Sharps Model 1855, as well as over 129 Frank Wessons and 67 Maniards. But the stars we show are of course 1,200 Harper's Ferry M1855 and 3,290 Springfield M1861. Last but not least, we captured 8 12-pounder howitzers, 6 24-pounder howitzers, 12 20-pounder Parrots and 3 10-pounder Parrots. Weapons that will significantly improve our arsenal. Furthermore, we got awarded with another career point and 5 reputation, as well as $206,700 and 22,000 fresh recruits. Our first corps got hit pretty hard, but with our reinforcements we can bounce back quickly. But of course our second corps suffered the most, especially our 1st and 2nd division. We have lost many officers in these divisions as well. However, our armies are still operational and we are able to hit the enemy once more. But this is it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it, and until we meet again, I wish you all a great time.